Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Mr. Fabulous. Today's video is all about this full holiday glam look right here, and I'm going to show you guys how to create it for this look. Huda Beauty palette. I've been obsessed with this palette ever since I got it. Oh my god, like when I found it, my heart literally dropped. And if anyone asked me if I had to get rid of all my other palettes and just keep this one in a heartbeat, I would say yes, because it's honestly such an amazing palette. She did such a good job with this formula. The colors blend so easily. These chrome shadows are so freaking bomb. So today I'm going to show you guys how to do a look with this palette right here. Definitely if you don't have the palette, don't worry. There's tons of other similar colors like this that you probably already have. Definitely if you have the Modern Renaissance palette, that one for sure is a good alternative for this one. Just to help you guys out. Enough of all that. Any more information will be down in the description bar like always, and hope you like this look and continue watching. Okay, so let's get started. So first we're going to do this look here, and I'm going to recreate it on this side over here, obviously. So first what I'm going to do is take some tape. You can take, you can pretty much do it and then cover it up with concealer. I just like to use tape just to make sure I'm getting everything right. So I will be using some masking tape. You can use any kind of tape. I've used duct tape before, just be careful. Obviously, you know not to put it on so roughly or else you'll pull your face off. So I'm just going to place it on the corner of my eye going up towards my brow bone and kind of make sure it matches the other side. And so just like that. And I'm just putting it on there. And you can already see I've done and put my eyes already off camera. On the lid I just used some LA Girl Pro concealer and set it with some translucent powder. So then I'm just going to go ahead and jump right in with the palette. The palette we're going to be using today is from Huda Beauty, and it's this one right here. I'm so excited I finally have it. I've literally been playing with this palette non-stop since I got it, and it's just like amazing. Like honestly, it's just like one of my #1 palettes right now. I'm going to take this big fluffy brush that I use from Sonia Kashuk, and it's actually a highlighting brush, and I just realized because I've been wanting a brush like this, but I've been using it for eyeshadow, so I think I'm going to clean it off and use it for my highlighter later. Oh my god, I just realized that. And I've always wondered why does it say highlight on it. Oh my god, I swear. Okay, so it's just a big fluffy brush, and this is just going to fit right above the crease for those nice transition shades. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in and dip with these two colors. I'm going to take Sandalwood and Henna, and I'm just going to mix these two together. And I'm going to blend these right above my lid. So I'm going to start on the outer corner of the eye and circly. I'm going to use circular motions to start blending this in. And then bring it in forward. What you can kind of see with the shape of this eye, it's kind of like a C or like a V shape. So I'm just going to start blending this here. The majority of the colors for this eye is pretty much going to be those two. You want to start out lightly and go ahead and build more and more, because I find when you just go in with a bunch of color, it's really hard to take away, and it's easier just to add little by little, and plus it makes the blend much more better. And of course, like I always say, you want to use circular motions going forward and back, and you want to use windshield wiping motions. It doesn't matter how, in what order, as long as you're doing those two motions, you will be certain to get a perfect blend. Thank you to Jacqueline Hill for teaching me that, because I've been using that trick ever since I found out, and it's just amazing. Like it makes it so much easier, because I know when I first started out, I was just putting eyeshadow and just going like in, and I'm like, it's coming out like all crazy and patchy. So as long as you're doing circular motions and windshield wiping motions, you won't have no problem blending. Do you guys like my background? It's so cute. It's like very festive. My mom helped me put this together. My mom actually made this, and I was like, oh my god, that'd be so bomb for a background. And then she helped me do this. No, she helped me do the whole thing. I was just watching. I was like, ooh yeah, put it here, put it there. So I'm so glad she helped me, because it looks so bomb, and it really got me in the spirit for the holidays, and I hope it gets you guys in the spirit. I was like, I want to do like a very holiday background for this month, just to keep it nice and cheerful. So you see I'm just blending that there. It actually looks way darker on my end, like looking into the mirror. but for some reason the lighting is just making it look lighter. But hopefully I will be getting some more lighting. I know right now it looks a little crazy. I am just filming with a ring light, so I'm just trying to make it work. And hopefully when I color correct this video, you'll really see the true color of this eyeshadow look. But just bear with me, guys. It will all look nice very, very soon. I'm just still building this channel up. So pretty much once I blended it in, I made sure my fingers fell off already. Because you just always, when you feel like you've finished blending, keep blending more because you just can't stop. Okay, so now that I got that color on there, it's looking pretty nice. I'm going to go ahead and take my MAC 217 brush, and I'm going to be taking the, I'm going to be taking Cocoa, and I'm going to be adding that to my crease. I'm not bringing it too much forward, just kind of keeping most of the product back here so it can really deepen the crease. And I'm going to slightly blend this up above the crease. Okay, that's pretty dark enough. We'll go in later and make it darker if we need to. Okay, so then I'm going to take, so next what I'm going to do is take my concealer. I'm just going to squeeze a little bit on the back of my hand, and I'm going to take a flat brush, pretty much any flat brush that you have. You can even use your finger. So I'm just going to take this little flat brush from Sony Kashuk. It was one of their holiday brushes. Sadly they don't have this kind anymore, but they should definitely have this shape everywhere. So I'm just going to take this on my lid and start carving it out. And the cool trick is that like my eye like folds right here, but since I put this concealer higher, it makes it look like I have a bigger eyelid even though they're smaller. So that's pretty much the trick. If you see people kind of using the concealer, it's really good for cut creases and it's really good for imitating a bigger eyelid. So I'm just going and pretty much stopping right there. I'm going to go in with the two colors I just showed you, Man Eater and Henna. And I'm just going to blend these right here. I'm actually just going to pack them because I don't want to mess with that concealer. I don't want it to rub everywhere. So pretty much just going to pack that in. Right up in there. Next what I'm going to do is I'm going to be taking to like a glitter and like a, I'm going to take like a foil shadow and like a pigment. I'm going to be taking the Stila Metallic Gilded Gold shadow here. You guys see me use this so many times. And I'm going to take this MAC pigment in Melon. It's such a pretty bronzy color. So mixing these two is going to give a nice custom little color. So what I'm going to do is first I'm going to take that flat brush again. I'm going to clean it off. And I'm going to dip into that pigment. And basically I'm going to put it in the areas where I put the concealer. And it's kind of going to set the concealer, but also show the true color of this pigment. And next what I'm going to do to pop it out and make it give a little bit more texture to the look is I'm going to take the metallic foil shadow. I'm just going to dip in it with my finger and kind of blend that in with the pigment. I kind of only want to focus this in the middle just so it has like that little pop in the middle. And then what I'm going to do, I know it's a lot of work, I'm going to go in with the pigment and kind of lay it over it. It's a lot of work, but the end result is like so bomb. It's all worth it. Next, what I'm going to do is add a little bit more shadow here. I really want it to look blended. Okay, so now that we have that going, I'm going to dip back into Cocoa, which is that dark chocolate shade, and really deepen up that crease a little bit more. And I'm kind of keeping it about right over here, even though I would bring it here usually, but the wing liner is going to cover it up. Perfect. And then I'm going to take this little flat fluffy brush and I'm just going to grab, which is a really nice kind of white nude shade. And I'm just going to put this on the brow bone just to highlight it. Okay, perfect. I'm loving the way it's looking. Next, we're going to go in with the liner. So next I'm going to be going in with some gel liner. I'm using the Tarteist gel liner from Tarte, obviously. And I'm pretty much loving this because it's not so messy. I love that when you squeeze it, it kind of lays in this little pot here. So it's really easy to use and it's like not so messy. I'm taking my MAC 223 brush, which is just a nice little angled brush. I love this brush because it's so tiny and it really gets like the liner, and I love using this for my brows as well since I use like the pomade from Anastasia. So I'm just going to squeeze and grab a little bit of this product and I'm going to start creating that wing. But first I'm going to take off the tape because for some reason I don't know how people can do the wing with the tape. Like, I know it's supposed to help, but for me it doesn't help me. That's so weird. So I'm just going to start in the inner corner. And I kind of want it to be a little bit thinner on the inner corner and a little bit bigger on the outer, just so it really shapes my eyes and makes it big. So what I'm going to do next is pop on my lashes. I'm going to be taking the Huda lashes in the style Scarlet, one of my favorites right now. So I'm going to take these lashes and pop them in. I'm just going to be using the Too Faced Better Than Sex. Good, looking good. So I'm going to next finish it off with adding that little inner corner highlight. I'm going to be taking the Milani little little metallic foil shadows in a sense. I don't really like them for the lid. I really love them for the inner corner highlight. So if you always see like my inner corner just blinding, I use this and then set it with some highlighter. So what I'm going to use is, I actually love using the back of the brush and working in that cream product. Definitely you can use your finger, your pinky. My pinky is just too big, so it kind of takes up the whole thing. So I just like to use the back, and I'm going to take this lighter shade over here and I'm going to blend that in circular motions in the inner corner. So freaking gorgeous. Look how bomb that looks. And then to give it that pop, I'm going to be getting the highlighter I just showed for the brow bone. And taking a little pencil brush, I'm going to grab some of that and pop it on there. And if you really want that inner corner highlight, do not be afraid to pack it on. Yes! Okay, perfect. I'm gonna do my face and then we'll come back and finish under the eyes, and then we're pretty much almost done with this look already. Okay, so now we're gonna finish up under the eyes. I'm gonna take that same little fluffy flat brush. This is actually from Sephora and it says Precision Shadow. I've had this for so long, I don't know if they still have it, but just a nice little precision brush like this. And I'm going to be taking henna from the palette and I'm just going to be blending that right under my eyes. We're kind of taking the same colors we did on top and putting them at the bottom, except we're just using henna and that dark cocoa color. Then I'm going to take cocoa and I'm just going to be blending that right here. Then I'm going to take my Wet n Wild little pencil liner and I'm just going to be adding this to the waterline. So next we're going to do the lip color. You can pretty much do any kind of lip color you want to do. Personally, again, makeup has no rules, so you can definitely do red, green, white, whatever kind of lip you want to do. However, I really want to do either a plum or nude lip. I'm thinking more towards nude so I can have the eyes really pop, because I didn't do all this work for nothing. I really want this to be the Mona Lisa of the face. Oh my god, I should like caption that and like have that as my quote. The eyes are the Mona Lisa of the face. That's, I don't know. Anyways, so I'm going to do a nice nude lip. I think I'm going to take one of my nude pencils over here. Okay, so I'm going to take this nude liner from LA Girl in the shade Mauve. And I'm just going to line my lips. So I'm just going to line them like that. And I really like that color because it's like obviously what the name says is very mauve-y. So it really creates like a nice shadow on the lips to make them look more plump. Then I'm going to be taking MAC's Myth. And then to kind of make that lipstick a little bit more nude and not so pinky nude, I'm going to take MAC's Freckle Tone and add this to the outer part to bring some of that nude in. Then I'm going to take this MAC Lip Glass from the Lip Glass Viva Glam Gaga 2. So this is definitely one of their older lip glosses, but definitely any nude lip gloss will do. This one's just one of my favorites, and I'm gonna cry when it's over. So now it's looking nice and glossy and nude. Then I'm gonna finish it off with another product. I'm gonna take this Lipland by CoverGirl little gloss here, and it's like really gold. What's the name? 880 Lava Glow by CoverGirl and from Lipland. So I'm just gonna take this, and I'm only gonna add it to the center of the lips. Just like that. So that's pretty much the lipstick. The look's pretty much done. I'm gonna change and finish the whole transformation, and I'll be back. Hey guys, welcome back, and I hope you enjoyed this fall glam look. It's really great for the holidays, really great for holiday parties coming up. It's so simple and easy. I really hope this video helped you out. If you guys have any questions or anything, you guys can always leave them down in the comments below. Any other information and all the details I used in this look will be in the description bar. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button because it sure helps me out. And don't forget to like the video. But yeah, I really appreciate it. I think we're at 1,000, I think we're at 1,500 subscribers, which is so crazy because just remember I made a video saying we were at 500 and literally we grew so much. That's insane, and I really appreciate all you guys' support and really liking what I do. So definitely look out for more content, and I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Happy holidays, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.